Bearcats of Ubly. Tournament play got underway here at this Class C region last night with Burton Atherton, a 72-61 winner over K-Tech. Burton Atherton now waits the winner of tonight's ball game between the Sandusky Redskins and the Ubly Bearcats. And it's all brought your way by the folks at Power Construction of Cass City, by the Benny Frill Golden Star Orchestra, by Dunk's Garage in Ubly, by Bukowski Chevrolet Pontiac, by the Stamp Pad of Ubly, by Ubly Lumber Company, by the Zingers Migelski Funeral Home in Ubly, by Ubly Furniture and Floor Covering, by Ubly's Party Store, by Pat's Restaurant, and the McCacken Insurance Agency of Ubly. Welcome to Frankenmuth. Here at about 5:45, about 90 minutes ago, and they were waiting for him to open the gate. We entered the gymnasium. It was empty at that time, but it didn't stay that way long. They are taking up every single seat in the gymnasium except for the balcony area, where I'm sure some of the fans are still coming into the gymnasium. We're going to see quite a battle. The Bearcats against the Sandusky Redskins. It's the rubber match. The Bearcats lost on their home floor in the first Thumb C game of the year, then took revenge with a victory down on the Redskins' home floor. The winner of this ball game goes up against Burton Atherton for the regional championship, and if the Bearcats win it, we'll be back on Friday night for that ball game. For all you basketball fanatics, we have another ball game, of course, on our sister station, WLAW-FM this evening, and that is taking place down in Billington, where Jack Thomas, Dale Otto, and Lynn Abke are in hand to bring you the battle between the Cardinals of Kingston and the North Huron Warriors. Well, stand by. We're about 10 minutes away from the opening tip-off, as tonight it's the Ubly Bearcats and the Sandusky Redskins. Tournament regional action from Frankenmuth, Michigan. It will continue on tonight's pregame show after we pause for these messages.
An all-steel Butler building can hoist up to 2 tons from its beams. No wood frame building on the market can stand up.
Yes, booth by Jim Bullenbacher. Jim, I'm enthused for this ball game. I'm ready for it to get under. We were ready at 5 to 6 to get this one underway. This ought to be a dandy.
Oh, I'll tell you, we got a full house here tonight, too. There's more people here tonight than there was at any of the district matches last week. And I think they're coming to watch a very enjoyable ball game. I know the Sandusky fans are raring to go, and the Ubly fans, you can hear them across the way.
Jim, is it a case, as I believe, that the first time these two teams met, that since that time that Sandusky posted that victory, the opening game, it was the only Thumb C game the Bearcats lost, but Ubly has been improving basketball team as the season went along.
Oh, I think they've matured. Yeah, they're basically a senior-orientated team. But they've really come on in the last half of the game, and they've been behind a couple times. And just like last week against USA, they was ahead by a lot and come back and got behind, and yet was able to pull that game out. I think the whole key to tonight's game is Todd Rutger for Sandusky. The last time, when they played it at Ubly, they give him an awful lot of inside shots. He scored over 20 points that night. And if they can keep him out and let him shoot from 15, 20 feet, Ubly's going to take this.
The Sandusky coach made the statement, Jim, that he was going to put 2 men on Joe O'Meara. And I asked Coach LeGros about it. He said, good. He said, that means someone else is going to be open. But that didn't bother Ubly at all.
I'll tell you, Ubly's as balanced a ball team that we've seen all year. And I was mentioning to one of the Atherton scouts here tonight, I said, you can key on one guy, and the next guy's going to kill you. We've seen Roberts just take over the floor generalship of Ubly. Just an outstanding individual there as point guard this year.
Again, another key for the Ubly Bearcats. It's been a criticism all week or all season long that the Bearcats had no bench. But I'll tell you, in that USA game, they had a couple of kids in Till and Sandusky and Lander who came off the bench. And under pressure situation, they reacted well to it. I asked Coach Legros about it just a few moments ago down on the floor. And I said, you know, your reserves came in under a very pressure situation against USA and played very well. He said, you know, when I had some injuries earlier this year, and maybe it was a fortunate thing in that aspect that I had to use those kids, where if he hadn't had the injuries, maybe those kids wouldn't have reacted that well under a pressure situation.
Well, I was a little bit surprised. I thought Landreau might have played a little more last week than what he did, but when he's in there, he gives you 100%, you know, and he might not be the shooter of the O'Mara or the Sheffield, but he's just a good all-around player. And when Broylet got his 4th foul last week, you know, like you said, Chesky come right in there, just like they never missed a stride.
It's coming up tonight on the Sports Voice of the South. The Bearcats of Ubly against the Redskins of Sandusky. We continue on tonight's pregame show after these messages. The service starting lineup first for the Sandusky Redskins. Starting will be number 24, Todd Rutger. He's a 6'3" senior, along with the junior 5'10" Brad Ranke. Also starting for the Redskins will be Pat Krieger. He's 6'1" senior. Steve Chiller, 6'5", will be the tallest player out of the four for the Redskins. Sandusky, he is a junior, and Scott Ruggles, also a senior at 5'10". So it'll be Rutger, Ranke, Krieger, Chiller, and Ruggles for Sandusky. The Bearcats, coached by Fred Legros, will be starting. Rick Roberts and Jerry Broylet, along with Rick Shevka, Kevin Mazur, and Joe O'Mara. Mazur and O'Mara at 6'6", 6'4", respectively on the front line. Shevka at 6'2", Broylet and Roberts in the backcourt at 5'8" and 5'11". We'll be back in just a moment. Big crowd, the Frankenmuth High School Gymnasium. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Meyer with Jim Bolebacher. Set to bring you the Class C game between Ubly and Sandusky. It's all brought your way by the folks at Power Construction, Kansas City, by the Benny Frill Polka Band, the Golden Star, by Dunk's Garage in Ubly, by Bukowski Chevrolet Pontiac of Ubly, by the Stamp Pad of Ubly, by Ubly Lumber Company, by the Zinger Smigelski Funeral Home of Ubly, by Ubly Furniture and Floor Covering. Now, our national anthem. Enthusiastic place for high school basketball tournament action at its best. Frankenmuth, Michigan, the scene. The Bearcats of Ubly, the Redskins of Sandusky. Opening tip-off is just moments away.
Bukowski Chevrolet Pontiac and Ubly, the greater car traders. Serving you for over 70 years, have done it again. You know, Bukowski's, they undersell the dealer that undersells the dealer that will not be undersold. They'll beat any deal in any 1985 or 1986 Chevrolet or Pontiac from any other dealer on exact units, or they'll rust-proof your new car free. They're now offering 9.9% financing on every new car and truck. This is your last chance to receive the free guarantee on any used car, 1980 or newer, 24 months or 24,000 miles, a $495 value at Bukowski Chevrolet Pontiac and Ubly. Congratulations to the Ubly Bearcats for a fine season. With a family tradition of funeral service since the efforts of this year's team, with 2 locations to serve you, Zinger Smigelski Funeral Home in Ubly and the Smigelski Funeral Home of Minden City. It's the saving of the green. Now through St. Patrick's Day. The great.
Those completing introductions of the starting lineup for both these fine high school basketball teams as we have reached the regional stage of the Michigan High School Athletic Association annual tournament. Burton Atherton, who were a 72-61 winner over K-Pac last evening, wait in the wings to take on the winner of this ball game Friday night for the district championship. Well, we're on the Sandusky side of the court, but you can hear them Ubly fans from across the way, Jim.
Boy, I'll tell you, they're really noisy tonight, Tom, and they're going to be across from us, and Sandusky's just about as loud right at this time.
Going into a ball game like this, Jim, it's a rubber match. I picked Ubly. You're going to agree with me or disagree with me?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go with Ubly because I think the maturity of their team and the fact that they can come back when they got behind the other night. So I'm Ubly all the way here tonight.
It's coming up on the Sports Voice of the Thumb, WLEW, AM Radio 1340, with studios in Bad Axe, Michigan. Roger, Ranke, Krieger, Killer, and Ruggles for the Redskins. It'll be Roberts, Brolin, Shipka, Mazur, and O'Mara for the Bearcats. Bearcats come out on the floor first. Mazur will jump center for the Bearcats. The only center jump that we'll see in high school basketball is the opening one.
Best rule they ever put in the rule book this last year. I think everybody, all the coaches I've talked to, thoroughly enjoyed it.
A couple of 6'5" as Schiller will come out and jump it up now for the Redskins. People are still coming into the Frankenmuth Gymnasium, and we're ready to get it underway on the Sports Voice of the Thumb. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Frankenmuth. Hope you enjoy the broadcast of this one. There's the ball up in the air. The Bearcats. Shipka comes up with the first possession. Berlin will bring it into the forecourt. Ball tipped away. Saved by Roberts at midcourt. Roberts will control. Top of the key. Bounce pass to Shipka inside. First shot of the game. Shipka off the glass. Still good. Fought for. Rebound to Mazur. Outside. He'll get some help. Here's Braylon from 18. Denied on the shot. Rebound to Ruggles for the Redskins to Sandusky. Crossing the timeline, and we're just underway from the Frankenmuth Gymnasium. Boy, they come ready to play in this one, Jim.
Oh, yeah, there we got a foul right off the bat. It's offense. It's on number 42, the big center.
Schiller.
So that's foul number 1.
31 seconds into the ball game. And, of course, that will result in the Ubly Bearcats getting back possession. Ubly with 2 chances from the floor, 0 for 2. The Redskins have yet to take their first shot of the ball game. Roberts backcourt, passing it across. Braylon, he'll go off to Shipka in the corner, holding the ball high over his head. It goes into Roberts, right side Braylon. Shipka into Roberts, top of the key. Ubly looking inside. 2-3 zone defense being played by the Sandusky Redskins. Ubly unable to get that ball inside that zone this quickly. Now Mazur comes out at a high post, tries to feed into O'Mara. The ball tipped away. Here goes Frankie all the way, lays it up. Yes, it's good. 2-0. Sandusky leads in the early going.
Had a bad pass in there that time that caused the turnover, and they capitalized on it.
Gets it back under to O'Mara. He ties it at 2. O'Mara got an easy layup inside. And they come to play basketball at Frankenmuth. Winner takes on Burton Atherton. Ruggles, baseline jumper right side. Can't get it. Rebounding and putting it back up inside is Rutgers. 4-2 Sandusky.
They got to keep Rutgers away from that basket. He got that easy lay-in.
Here's one from Shipka. Rims the basket. No good. He got denied on that one. And the Bearcats lose the rebound to the Sandusky Redskins.
Just a little bit out of Sheffield's range there. He shot that from about 20 feet.
But that was right in the rim, Jim, but it just didn't have enough spin and dropped back out. Leading by 2. Step call that time on Roger. Ubly will get it on the turnover. That is 2 official turnovers in the ball game for the Sandusky Redskins. And we've played about 2 minutes of the first quarter.
Rucker, he's a take-charge man of Sandusky. The way he goes is the way the team goes.
Here come the Bearcats looking for that equalizer early on. They go under this big man, O'Mara. O'Mara can't hit it. And again, the Bearcats lose the rebound as they're being out-rebounded, just not getting that second shot. 4-2 ball game. Frankie will bring it outside. He walks inside, and he got away with it. No call. Baseline shot underside. No good, but they're followed through by Ruggles. Frankie couldn't hit it, but Ruggles is there to hit it. Sandusky by 4 in the early going.
That Ruggles got a lot of bulk, and he just pushed O'Mara right out of the way and picked that rebound out.
Going inside, the Ubly Bearcats feed it again to O'Mara. Open, he's got all 4 of the Bearcat points. Ubly trails by 2 with 5:13 to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, they said they wanted to double up on O'Mara, and so far they haven't done it, and he's been free a couple times.
They've got him inside. Ruggles, baseline, he goes inside to Schiller, and we've got a foul. The first one of the night, called on the Ubly Bearcats.
Roberts picked up that reach-in foul that time, and I think they're just going to be out of bounds.
It's only the first team foul, so nobody in any kind of a bonus situation. That is the first team foul on the Ubly Bearcats. Sandusky leading 6-4 with 3 minutes gone in the first quarter of the ball game. Redskins will play it off in the corner. There's a steal, but the Bearcats can't get it, and it goes right back to Ranky. His shot is on the rim. Good. 8-4. Sandusky again by 4. Bearcats trying to get a bucket now to get it back to within 2. Shevka going inside. Roberts outside for a jumper off the side of the rim. O'Mara with a rebound, and O'Mara was fouled that time by Roger, number 24.
Yeah, he can't. If you get a few fouls on Rutgers, he's going to be a different ball game. But the number 50, Scott Ruggles, is in there, and he's getting the rebounds for Sandusky right now. And he's quite a bit smaller. He's only around 5'10", but he's able to push the Ubly boys out.
O'Mara will play it in for the Bearcats, and it's knocked away, and the steal affected by Roger for Sandusky. Leading at 8-4, they upcourt it across the timeline with 4.5 minutes to go off to Ruggles. Ruggles in the lane, his shot is short, and O'Mara with another key rebound. And O'Mara's outlet pass down to Braylon. Off to Shevka, back to Braylon from 12. No good. Rebound belongs to Sandusky. Roger again. Forecourts it down to Ruggles. Into the forecourt, and a foul is going to be called on Braylon. That'll be his first and the second team foul on the Ubly Bearcats.
That time, Braylon just didn't get set fast enough. He had the charge, but he just couldn't get set in order to get it.
Jim, the key in this early going of the ballgame, Ubly has had the shots, and they have been good shots, but they're just coming up short on it.
Just tight, that tightness in there.
Sandusky puts it in the corner. Shot from that corner by Rocker is no good. Shevka clears. Braylon on the out. Pass down court. Braylon in the middle to Shevka. Reach in foul has been called on number 30, Krieger of Sandusky. Reach in foul.
That's the third foul against Sandusky now, and Ubly, they need to settle down. They're just, Missouri's not been in real good rebounding position, and they seem to be looking at O'Mara more than anybody else.
But it's still early in the ball game. Ubly will inbound, comes into Braylon, feeds off right side to Roberts, back to Braylon, top of the key to O'Mara. O'Mara lob comes inside to Mazur. Mazur puts it up, yes.
Basket's good. He got fouled.
8-6, the Bearcats back within 2 points with 3:52 to go in the opening quarter. On Tom Meyer with Jim Bolebacher
42.
From Frankenmuth.
Second foul on Schiller, the big center.
6'5".
But Schiller is not, he's not the man to watch for Sandusky. He's 6'5", but he really doesn't contribute that much, only takes a little bulk there.
The Bearcats of Sandusky going up against each other here. As Frankenmuth at the line, the big man Mazur, but they said no basket, no free throw. Somebody was in the lane too soon for Ubly.
I don't know what he called. Okay, he called a double infraction, and since Ubly won the tip, that means it's just like a jump ball, and Sandusky will get it.
Bearcats trail by 2. Sandusky will have the ball. 3:50 to go. Quarter number 1. Sandusky trying to build on the 2-point lead. The biggest lead has been 4. They get it out in front, working around the perimeter. They go off to Ruggles for 12. He's got it. 10-6. Sandusky by 4.
Well, this Ruggles doesn't look like a basketball player, but he puts the ball through the hoop.
Ubly has never led in the ball game. Trailed by as many as 4, but they've been able to keep it close. Ubly has had a lot of shots that have been in the perimeter of the basket. Here's Roberts from outside. Yeah, boy, downtown home shooting on that one. That was all net.
Well, he didn't have anybody within 10 feet of him. They give him the open shot, and he's got to hit those. If he doesn't hit them, they can keep stacked in there.
3-minute mark of the first quarter. Ubly trails by 2. In the middle, turnaround in the lane, denied as Krieger can't hit. Mara with a rebound, and he is really being hammered in that backcourt, and I can't believe we didn't have a foul call there. In the middle to Braylon. Braylon from the free throw line. Oh, in and out of the perimeter again. A Bearcats got robbed. They've had about 3 of those, Jim. Ruggles down 4. Ruggles putting it up on the fast break. Puts Sandusky up by 4. The Bearcats got caught napping on defense that time.
Good, just a good fast break by Sandusky that time, and giving the easy basket.
12-8. Sandusky leading the Ubly Bearcats. Mazur, baseline, off right side. He gets a 4th shot as he goes up and down the rim. The basket should be good, and he was fouled.
Yep,
the basket is good. Bearcats back within 2. They trail 12-10. We've got 2:11 left to play in the opening quarter.
That foul was on Brad Bracken. That's his first foul. He's a substitute coming in for the Schiller in there. But Mazur's got about 6 inches on him. He ought to be able to take it to the basket on him.
They're trying to complete the 3-point play. Got it that time. And the Bearcats trail by a single point. 12-11 with 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Frankie and Ruggles outside. As you mentioned, Jim Ruggles doesn't look like a ball player, but he gets the job done. Off of that right side to Frankie. Yeah, they left him alone from about 12 feet baseline right. He put it right down.
That time they had Sheffield playing on man-to-man and everybody else playing his own. They left it open.
Ubly Bearcats pop it out to Roberts at the free throw line. Yeah, they left him wide open. Bearcats again back within a single point. Ubly has never led in the ball game.
Oh, he traveled.
Traveling call. Yep, that'll go on Roger. Todd Roger, 6'3", travel with the ball. And Ubly now with a basket could take their first lead of the ball game.
I'm really surprised at that defense. They're trying to play a 4-man zone with one man right on Todd Rutger there.
Here come the Bearcats looking for the basket for the lead. Shevka's got it. Top of the key. Bingo. 15-14. Ubly lead for the first time tonight.
They're the same defense. They're kind of a man-to-man now.
That is strange, but see if it continues to work. They'll keep Ruggles outside, and they break the man open in the lane first out of the ball game as Brad Brackett, who has come in, and Sandusky goes up by 1. 16-15. Braylon drives in the lane, puts it up on the rim. It is no good. Rebound to Rutger for the Redskins of Sandusky. Brings it across the timeline. Beat Ruggles on that right side. Ruggles baseline jumper right side. It's so good. Oh, Mara, rebound. Outlet pass down to Roberts, and the official got in the way. Roberts takes it all the way in. He can't get the layup. Here come the Redskins back down the floor as Rutger gets the rebound. 16-15. Jumper outside by Ranky. Good. Sandusky goes up by 3. 18-15. 22 seconds in the first quarter.
That's 8 points for Renke already in this first period.
Down to 14 seconds underneath. Shevka fouled by number 25, Ranky. And Shevka should have 2 chances at the free throw line here. 5th team foul.
Latterow comes in for O'Mara right now, a substitute. I'll tell you, they're really battling underneath those boards. Sheffy, he had the ball and he's going for it. They just grabbed him by the arm.
I'll tell you, these teams have played hard against each other all season long. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. It's 18-15, a 3-point Redskin lead. Shevka will try to trim it here with seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's a 2-point ball game. Ubly's only lead was a moment ago, 15-14.
A very enthusiastic crowd here, and these guys are really playing ball.
Did an excellent first quarter of basketball. Shevka's got hope in the free throws, and the Bearcats are back within a point. Bench of the Redskins now will try to work it inside. They'll have to hurry as we're down to 6 seconds to play. Sandusky lead by 1. Again, Ruggles, baseline right side, taking the opening shot, turns the ball over to the Ubly Bearcats. There's no time to bring it down the floor. At the end of the first quarter, it's Sandusky 18, the Ubly Bearcats 17.
You know you like Pat's Restaurant for dinner.
Okay, boy, we had a good first quarter there, Tom. Brad Renke leads Sandusky with 8 points, and Scott Ruggles with 6. Where Ubly Bearcats are even scoring with Robert, Shepka, Mazur, and O'Mara all in there with 4 or 5 points there. So I'm looking forward to a tremendous second period.
It's a one-point ball game as we start quarter number 2. Bearcats first possession of the second quarter. A bucket here could put it back in the lead for the second time. Shepka denied inside, but O'Mara, yes, scores, fouled underneath with the basket. Yes, they will count. Ubly leads it 19-18 and a chance to build a 2-point lead as O'Mara will go to the charity line.
And that's a third foul on number 40, no, second foul on number 44, Brad Brackett. And he's the substitute. He come in for the starting center, Steve Schiller.
Just seconds into the second quarter, it's 19-18. Ubly with their second lead of the basketball game, and O'Mara will go to the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. He does. 20-18, Ubly with a 2-point lead. Biggest point spread has been 4. Sandusky had that on about 3 occasions in the first quarter. Looking for the equalizer. The Sandusky Redskins almost lose the ball, but Ranky gets it back. Jumper in the free throw circle is short. Battles for quarterback Fralin. Outlet pass down to Roberts. He'll slow it now. Wait for his teammates to get up the floor. In the middle, Shepka wide open. Can't hit it. Rebound. Mazur goes baseline back up to the gift. 22-18. Bearcats by 4.
Mazur's having the finest game I've ever seen him have. He's really battling in there on the rebounds, and he seems to be at the right place where he wants to be.
Very mobile in there. Ruggles, outside it goes to Ranky. Ranky can't hit. Rebound, putting it back up with Schiller. And they're going to call foul, though, Jim.
Boy, that was a nice block. It must have hit him with his body, though. We went straight up. That's going to put number 42 at the line. Steve Schiller is back in there.
Here comes Dave Willer in the ball game for the first time tonight, and Pat Krieger is also checking back in for the Sandusky Redskins. As Sandusky, if we recall earlier this season, used a lot of people against the Ubly Bearcats. Steve Schiller, 6'5" junior, at the line. Free throw is up, yes. Sandusky trails Ubly now 22-19. Just a minute into the second quarter from Frankenmuth. I'm Tom Meyer with Jim Mullenbacher. Second free throw, good. It's a 2-point ball game. Ubly with the ball and a 2-point lead. Full court pressure against the Bearcats. Let's see how they react to it. O'Mara in the backcourt needs some help. He gets it now as Roberts came back to midcourt to help him out. In the corner, Fralin wide open. Yeah, they left it wide open. Baseline way off in that left corner. He puts it down the flank to make it 24-20. Bearcats by 4.
Jerry Fralin, he'll shoot anytime and any place.
Probably an excellent selection of shots, and they've been getting that open man here, Jim, in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Turnover as the ball was kicked away, but the official is going to give it back to Sandusky.
That was an intentional kick, so they give it back to the Sandusky there. Good defense by Ubly. They're back into a zone right now, Ubly is. They've been switching from a man-to-man to a zone here early in the game.
Sandusky looking for that basket. They go inside to Ruggles. He hits. 24-22. Sandusky trails Ubly by 2. We've got 6:13 left to go in the first half of the ball game. Fralin looking out to O'Mara. Right side. Fralin into O'Mara to Mazur. Mazur can't hit the shot just in the perimeter of the free throw circle. Ruggles again with the ball, pushing it down the floor. Off to Rogers. Baseline jumper left side. And there's a turn. Foul called on Bob Roger for Sandusky.
Now that time he just drove right into his the man. You know, a lot of difference in fouls tonight. Ubly's only had 3 fouls in this first half compared to 9 fouls for Sandusky.
That is starting to get some people in foul trouble as we still have 5:55 left to go in the first half. 24-22, Ubly by 2. They have the ball. Fralin, Roberts outside. Shepka competing inside. O'Mara can't hit the shot. Good rebound taken away that time by Schiller for the Sandusky Redskins. Beats it down to Ruggles, and that should be charged. Let's see. It's going to be be a blocking foul. It'll go on O'Mara. No, it should go on Tepka. Let's wait. Oh, it'll be O'Mara.
Yeah, O'Mara. And that's O'Mara's first foul.
That is only the 14th foul in the ball game on Ubly.
Yeah, that was no shooting foul, so they'll take the ball out of bounds. Next foul will be 1-1.
24-22. Ubly leads it by 2. 5:37 left to go. Jumper inside by the Sandusky Redskins, number 30. Kruger can't hit it. Here go the Bearcats. 3-on-1 down the floor.
They got Roberts. They got Roberts on a charging foul.
That's going to take the basket away.
And he threw it off the ball and just continued to go, and he did charge. It was a good call by the trail official there.
It'll take and nullify the basket, leaving the score 24-22. Braylon to put it down, a nice shot, but it was nullified by the penalty. And that's going to move them down court because Sandusky will go to the line in the one-on-one situation as that was team foul number 5.
And that's a big turnover, you know, because Rutherford hit the shot. That would have put him ahead by 4. Now we got a chance here for Sandusky to tie this ball game up.
Dave Wheeler, 5'8" sophomore, will be at the line for Sandusky. Free throw, good. It's a 1-point ball game. Ubly leads by 1, 24-23. Puts it up in 5 minutes, 24 all. 5.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Full court pressure against the Bearcats. We'll see how they react to it. Never more than 4 points between the two teams all night long. Lazur brought that ball up that time. Bob Roberts, he pumps from about 16. Can't hit. Hustle for the rebound. Out of bounds. Let's see who it's going to be. It'll be Ubly's ball.
I'll tell you, this number 50 out there, Scott Ruggles, is one good basketball player for Sandusky. For a 5'10", he's battling the 6'4s and 6'5s in there.
He sure doesn't look like a basketball player.
Oh, he doesn't. He's more like a middle guard.
5 minutes to play in the first half. We're tied at 24. Shepka double team, baseline right side. Gets the shot away anyway. It's good. Ubly goes up by 2, 26-24.
Balanced scoring. That's what Ubly's all about.
Good. Hard fought from the basketball game. Ruggles from outside. Can't hit the score. Yes, nice rebound. Here go the Bearcats. Shipka into the forecourt. Off Roberts' right side. Roberts now waits for his teammates to set up. In the corner for O'Mara. Can't hit. Hits his own rebound. Goes back up with his. Can't hit it again. Rebound to Schiller for Sandusky. They're looking now for the point. He walked all over when he lost complete control.
Oh, they said that Ubly hit the ball. Maybe Ubly kicked it. I didn't see Ubly kick it.
Darren Bradley was just entered the ball game. He carries. I can't believe that was definitely a turnover.
Well, we got Todd Richter coming back into the ball game as well as Don Corey for Sandusky.
26-24 ball game. Sandusky looking for the basket again to tie it up. Skipped out, that time by O'Mara. They're playing a box and one again. They got, this time they've got Roylett on Todd Richter. And apparently continue that all night long. Just keep somebody on it. I'll play by 2. We're just about midway through the second quarter. Forcing a shot inside, but Richter can't hit. Rebound, putting it back up that time with Krieger. Can't hit, gets his own rebound. Parsons will land. Price didn't get it. Got his own rebound. Goes on again. He was Parsons just for about 5 or 6 seconds. Right? Where's the 3-second call?
Lazur just kept battling, but he kept right in there, putting it in.
Braylon just to the right of the circle. 28-26. Ubly up by 2 once again. Wheeler, right side, moves the Sandusky Redskins, looking for the equalizer. He pumps it from 18, yes. Dave Wheeler, 5'8" sophomore, ties it at 28.
Well, that box and one, I think, is hurting Ubly right now because
almost by Wheeler, off to O'Mara from 12, yes. 30-28, Ubly goes up again by 2.
Very physical ball game. I'll tell you, you got two teams out here that are physical teams, too. There's nothing fancy about them.
Never more than 4 points separating the two teams. They both led by that many in the first half as we approach the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Wheeler again for the equalizer. Can't hit it. Jessica, outlet pass. Roberts, forecourt. Now he'll slow it down. 30, 28, Ubly by 2. Trail it outside. Can't hit. Bazur with the rebound. He'll go back up to the baseline left side. He can't hit. Rebound. Pressure for Sandusky.
Ubly looks tired right now, Tom. I don't know why, but both Shevkin and Mazur.
Rutger from outside. He got it. Rutger tries it at 30.
Pretty aggressive under there, and Shevka he looks pretty tired.
30-all tie. We've got 2:22 left to play in the first half. Inside, Shevka goes up, but no basket. We've got a foul committed before Shevka took the shot on Sandusky.
Nice pass, nice play that time, and if they wouldn't have fouled, there would have been easy 2 points. Fouls on number 30 for Pat Krager. That's his second foul on the night. Going to put Shevka at the line. So far, he's had 6 points with 2 free throws scored. So he'll be up there for a 1-and-1.
Shevka will be at the line. It's 30-30 with 2:20 to go. Just before the end of the first half, Shevka puts the Bearcats up by 1.
Well, they had to put another set of bleachers out up top. Just too many people here.
Yep. Good crowd. Second free throw is also good. Ubly leads at 32-30. They had 941 for the K-Pac Burton Atherton game. I talked to Marco Martin. He said 1,500 tonight. I said, well, give me $1 for everyone over 1,500. Yeah. I'd have made some money. 32-30. Inside, looking for the equalizer on the rim. Up and good. Krieger hits it high up again. 32-all.
Boy, none of these guys are scared to shoot. You know, they're pretty even scoring on both teams.
1:50 left in the first half of the ball game. Inside, Landeryu walked, got away with it, and the foul.
Boy, he did get away with it.
That's going to be another foul on Schiller.
And that's Schiller's third foul. And Landeryu, he was all right if he would have shot the ball, but as soon as he stopped, that's a traveling violation.
Some of the Sandusky fans kind of felt it in trouble. It was probably the equalizer in that time before when they got this basket. They were parked in the lane there for about 10 seconds. Landeryu will go to the line. 32-32 tie with 1:49 left to go here in quarter number 2.
Need a couple substitutes coming in now. Number 31's in there for Ubly, Rex Steele.
He played very well against USA the other night in the reserve role. Sure, Coach McGraw knows he's got some tired ball players out there. Landeryu's free throw, no good. Can't break the 32-all tie. A minute 49 before the end of the first half. Near capacity crowd at the Frankenmuth High School Gymnasium. Landeryu's second free throw is also no good. Battles for underneath. O'Mara has it knocked away. And here come the Sandusky Redskins with the ball. And a chance to make the lead once again. Shevka and Roberts will be checking back in as the next time out for the Ubly Bearcats. Off right side, then inside, turnover. Berlin with the ball for the Ubly Bearcats. Feeds it down to O'Mara.
Well, they got Robert pretty good, causing the double dribble.
Right side, still goes to the basket and is fouled. He had a wide open and they closed that lane off. They left him wide open to the right side. He was a little surprised to get that ball.
He was. It was a good pass that time, and it caused the foul. We got the foul at number 44, and that's Brad Brecken's third foul. So both centers starting with 3 fouls apiece.
We're tied at 32-32, 1:22 left to play in the first half. Rex Hill at the line for Ubly. Never more than 4 points separating these two teams all night long. It's been an excellent high school basketball game. That brings it as Hill hits at the line to make it 33-32 Ubly. Fans are getting their money's worth tonight, Jimmy.
They sure are, I'll tell you. It's nice to see a full house here.
Free throw. Nice off touch for Hill as he gets the post to go down. 34-32, a 2-point Ubly lead.
Neal goes out, Roberts comes back in, but Phil gives you a good job when he's in there.
I'll tell you, he does. Sandusky now looking for the basket to tie it once again. A minute 12 left in the first half. Roberts tries to steal. Saved by Ruggles. Goes off on that left side. Shot forced up there by Rutgers. No good. Here come the Bearcats on the run. 2-on-1. Then down to Roberts. Now he'll slow it down as he couldn't get that open for the basket. Very wisely will bring it back out. In the middle. Jessica in the lane. Dribble. He's under their distance. Shot away and scored. Ubly again by 4. They're bringing it inside.
Shepka, they were scared to go after Shepka because they didn't want to make that other foul and give it an easy bucket.
36-32. Ubly by 4. 38 seconds away from the end of the first half. Long outside shot for Ruggles from about 18. Good.
10 points for Ruggles in there. He's been the key to Sandusky in this first half.
They list him at 5'10", and he's no taller than that.
Oh, he isn't.
But he plays like a 6'1", 6'2" man. 36-34. Man-to-man defense now being played by Sandusky. Braylon open, baseline left side. It's on the rim, no good. O'Mara rebound, goes back up with it, yes. 38-34, a 4-point lead. 1 second, a shot clears to the back. Oh, good. He let that go, and it was nothing but sin all the way, baby.
What a shot to end the first half, I'll tell you. That thing was, he wasn't 10 feet from the free throw line on the opposite end of the court.
How many feet that had to be a good 65 feet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that thing didn't hit nothing but that. Going right through.
Ubly would have had a 4-point lead as he fired that shot up with just seconds remaining in the first half, and it was good. So Ubly, instead of leading at halftime by 4, only leads by 2, 38-36 in an excellent high school basketball game. Regional style from Frankenmuth.
In all steel Butler buildings and Hoyt, no whispering building on the market would stand up to that kind of a test. Plus, Butler buildings assure better protection from wind, water, and fire. For the best price in an all-steel Butler building, call Bauer Construction of Cass City. Your Butler agri-builder in this area, Bauer Construction, near the Colony House in Cass City. For the finest in live music, let the Golden Stars make it happen for your event. The occasion special. It deserves the sparkle of Benny Krill and the Golden Stars. Whether it be a wedding, a Paris festival, or a polka dance, let Benny Krill and the Golden Stars provide the fun and live music.
And that's when we return.
Attention.
Then Jim will take a look at the first half stats of the ball game.
Kind of nice to have it a little bit quiet here, Tom. Okay, for Sandusky. They're Todd Rutgers at 2 points the first period, 2 points the second for a total of 4 points. Zach Krieger has 4 points in the second period. Steve Schiller, 2 free throws there in the second period for a total of 2 points. Scott Ruggles, number 50, the man of the hour as far as I'm concerned, had 6 points the first period, 4 more the second for a total of 10. Dave Weiler had 2 free throws and a field goal for a total of 4 points. Brad Renke shooting a 60-footer as the buzzer was sounded, didn't hit anything but net, ended up with 10 points. 8 the first period, 2 the long shot in the second for a total of 10 points. Brad Bracken had a total of 2 points on the night. Brad has picked up 3 fouls. Steve Schiller has picked up 3. Todd Rutgers has 2 fouls, and Brad Krieger has 2 fouls. Brad Renke has 1 foul. So not too bad with the first half. For the Ubly Bearcats, Greg Roberts had 4 points in the first period, ended up with 4 points, but he also picked up 2 fouls. Jerry Burlick didn't have any of the first period, had 4 in the second for a total of 4 and 1 foul. Rich Chepka, total of 4 points in the first period. He had 6 in the second for a total of 10 points on the night, playing an outstanding ball game in there. Kevin Mazur kind of controlling the boards there in the second period. Had 5 points the first period, only 2 the second, but like I said, he controlled the boards and wasn't giving Sandusky that second and third shot. But he's got a total of 7 points and 1 personal foul. Joel Mayer had 4 points first period, 7 points, big points in that second period for a total of 11 points, the leading scorer for Ubly tonight. Joe's also picked up 1 personal foul. Dave Landreau was in there in the first period, did not score. Rick Steele come in and put in 2 pressure free throws there late in the second period for a total of 2 points. Just a real good first half when you're Ubly scoring 21 points there in that second period to 18 for Sandusky. Just seemed to be a little bit more aggressive on the boards than what Sandusky did. But if they could not keep Brad Rinke off the board, it could be a long night for Ubly. Brad, a 5'10", senior out there, just has been, whenever he goes inside, he's able to push Missouri and Shefka out of there and pick up that rebound, especially in the first period. So I'm looking for a real good second half. We'll be back in a moment.
Sandusky Chevrolet Pontiac and Ubly, the greatest car traders, serving you for over 70 years. They've done it again.
Halftime with our score 38-36. The Ubly Bearcats on top of the Sandusky Redskins. Jimmy, an excellent high school ball game. We had, a tournament final last week between USA and Ubly. That was an excellent ball game, but this far surpasses even that ball game.
Well, last week we had one team up, by 18, 20 points, and it kind of, took it away from the ball game a little bit when USA come back. Tonight it's just been even, one guy get in there, the next team, that whoever's got the ball. I think it's who's going to be aggressive on the boards the second half is going to win this ball game.
Jim, I wonder whether a team like Sandusky just has enough depth so to stay with Ubly during the whole ball game. But then again, on the other hand, Ubly did look kind of tired near the end of the first half.
I thought Missouri and Shefka both looked extremely tired there at the close of the second period. I'll probably get phone calls on that, but they just did not hustle up and down the floor like they normally do. So that's going to take a lot away from them. But Sandusky there at the end was scared of going after the rebound. They were scared to pick up that extra foul. Now, if that's going to carry over into the second half, Ubly could blow away the third period.
We're going to find out because we'll be coming back to the second half tip-off. The Ubly Bearcats against Sandusky Redskins. Our score at halftime, Ubly 38, Sandusky 36.
It's the saving of the green. Now through St. Patrick's Day, the Great Lee's Carpet Sale at Ubly Furniture and Sport Memories. You'll find savings up to $5 a yard right now. But it may be a bit late to buy it tonight because Betty's at the ball game. Come on by tomorrow morning when the doors are open at Ubly Furniture and Sport Memories. Come on down and check out the patterns and styles during the Great Lee's Carpet Sale at Ubly Furniture and Sport Memories, 1 block north of the Blinker Bike in Ubly. They may even have carpeting in the Bearcats shelter. How would you like your next party to be one of your best parties? Well, even
In the city of Frankenmuth, Michigan, we return for the second half play-by-play as tonight the Ubly Bearcats complete Sandusky Redskins 38-36 in a whale of a high school basketball game. A game that has never been separated by more than 4 points. Would have been a 4-point ball game at halftime. But I'll tell you, a shot fired up from way in the backcourt by Brad Rinke, the longest shot I've ever seen made in high school basketball, was good. It's the 2-point Ubly lead, 38-36. Teams out on the floor. Sandusky with possession of the ball to start the third quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, that was an outstanding shot. And at the end of the first quarter, they had about 6-7 seconds to get the ball in the hoop, and they didn't even shoot. Here they had 2 seconds, and they was able to put it through. Got to wait till TV5 gets out of the way over there.
And to some of the crowd, I'll tell you, such a large crowd. Bearcats find themselves with the ball very quickly. The shot was fired up to the corner by Rocker. Here goes O'Mara on the run, feeds in the middle. Portland will bring it back out just to the left of the circle. First shot for Ubly, won't go either. Rebound to number 42, Killer for the Redskins. Feeds it all the way, driving to score, Frankie. He's got the last 4 points of the ball game, tied to 38 all. First 2 of this half, he hit the last 2. This one's a lot closer though, Jim.
Oh, That was a nice lay-in, but, you know, he kind of took charge there. He saw an opening, just went.
Crowd on their feet. He's got a 38 all time. We're just underway in the third quarter. That's Tom Meyer with Jim Bollenbacher from Frankenmuth. Here's Missouri inside. Block. Ruggles away with a rebound for Sandusky. Sandusky with an opportunity going once again. Forecourt. Off right corner with the ball. Looking inside once again. Passing it around the perimeter. They'll go to work inside. Number 30, Fraker. His shot denied. The score rebound. Outlet pass. Hit Shevka on the run. Into the corner. Shevka fires a long one on the rim. It's no good. Battle. O'Mara. Rebound. Goes back up with it. And on the line.
Made a beautiful rebound that time, but his foot went down on the line and take it away from it. It gives Sandusky the ball. It's a tie ball game here.
Just underway in the third quarter. We're tied at 38 from Frankenmuth High School. Putting the ball back into play. The crowd still trying to get back into their seats.
Well, there was so much noise that first period. In the first half, they had to get out of here for a while.
Ruggles with the ball for the Sandusky Redskins. Looking for the basket. Put it back in sleep. We're just at 30 minutes, 30 seconds into the second half. Way outside. Fired from about 22. High on the backboard. Todd Rutger got it. And into the lead once again. Sandusky by 2. 40-38. Here's Missouri. Underneath. 5 minutes 30. Boy, they worked that well on the nice speed pass that time from Shevka.
Yeah. That last shot by Ruggles went and hit the top of the basket and fell right in.
Ruggles with the ball. Fed inside. Number 30 can't hit that trigger. Goes back up with it. No good. Stiller back up with it. It's on the rim. Up and good. 42-40. Redskins go off by 2 in the second half.
I don't know how he got that. It was actually blocked.
Outside. Missouri finds it. Missouri. With 2 big baskets here in the third quarter. We're tied at 42 all.
18-foot shot that time by Missouri. Really surprised me.
He can get him outside, but he doesn't take that many shots. Sandusky now looking for the basket to go back on top. We're tied here in the third quarter. Ruggles from about 20, yeah! 44-42 ball game. Quarter number 3. Tom Meyer with Jim Bollenbacher from the Frankenmuth High School Gymnasium. Glad you can join us. The winner of this game gets Burton Atherton on Friday night. Ubly looking for the basket to tie. They'll get it for Braylon from 22. Up automatic when he's left alone outside. I've been surprised if he hadn't made that one, Jim.
I don't. I'll tell you, he was wide open, and he's got to get those shots. I'll tell you, there's nobody scared to shoot on either team. They're just going down there and firing it up.
Top of the key. Once again, they left it wide open. The guy that hit that long one, Ranky, outside again. 46-44. Bearcats. Full court pressure backcourt. They get it across. O'Mara almost lost control of it. Gets it back on the feet. Right side goes in. The blade puts it up. It's no good. Blocked for. And the first ball of the second half is going to be called on the Ubly Bearcats.
Missouri was over the top that time, and he got charged for the foul.
That is the first foul of the second half of the ball game. That should be 2 fouls on the door in the game. Nobody probably in any foul trouble at all.
Only the centers for Sandusky with 3 apiece.
Sandusky with the ball and a 2-point lead, 46-44.
Ubly's back to a man-to-man now.
Taking it all the way in. Ruggles can't get it. Or Freaker couldn't get it. Bearcats come away with the ball.
Ranky went down with a sore ankle.
Oh, the Bearcats stepped up, right? Beat up to O'Mara, and he made a cut the other way. Here come the Redskins on the run. They can't hit. No basket. We've got a whistle and a foul call.
Ranky was kind of limping on the way down there, but when he got the basketball with nobody around him, he just had a burst of speed. Going to have a foul on Ubly now. Number 23 picks up the foul, Jerry Burlett. That's his second foul. We got a timeout now.
With 3:55 left to go in the third quarter, our score is Sandusky 46, the Ubly Bearcats 44.
Yeah, that would definitely be plenty of place. An all-steel Butler building can hoist up to 2 tons from its beam. No wood-frame building on the market can stand up to that kind of a test. Plus, Butler buildings assure better protection from wind, water, and fire. For the best price than an all-steel Butler building called Bauer Construction of Cass City. Our Butler actor builder in this area, Bauer Construction, near the County House of Cass City. For the finest is...
Well, Brad Rankin, he's at the foul line with 2 shots. He's got a total of 14 points so far tonight. The double is they're leaving him wide open, Tom. He's able to take those 15, 18-footers with nobody in front of him.
That's the line. Relic minutes is called. Seconds to go. 2 team fouls on Ubly in the second half.
Well, that's the first thing that boy's done wrong tonight. He missed the free throw.
He hit one from the back court that was in the air with the buzzer sounded. They counted to make it a 2-point game at halftime. Second free throw is up and good. 47-44, Sandusky by 3. Steve Weller back at the ball game for Sandusky.
And I tell you, they didn't miss much when Fuller come in there in the first half. He took charge, and for a sophomore, he does real good.
Ubly trailing by 3. Locked off in the corner, but they get it out to Shipka. And the door open. He's it off inside O'Meara. Goes to baseline route. Left it wide open. And Ubly back within a point. They trail 47-46.
That time they left O'Meara open on the baseline. He took it right in.
Here's Willer. Feed pass to the big man Schiller inside. Can't hit. O'Meara. Outlet pass. Braylon. Forecourt. Braylon from 18. Denied. Rebound. Krieger for Sandusky. They lead by 1. Weller into the forecourt. Baseline right side. Can't get it. Gonna go outside to the big man Ruggles. Top of the key and it's fired from there. It'll be short by Rusher. Here come the Bearcats with the rebound and a chance to take the lead at the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. They trail 47-46 and the turnover is Ubly trailing. Turned it over.
I'll tell you, it's been a pretty much error-free ball game. Neither team has made this many turnovers tonight, Tom. Now, Sandusky gets the ball and a chance to increase their lead.
47-46 their score at halftime. Second half of the ball game with about 2.5 to play. There's the steal. O'Meara. He'll take it coast to coast. Plays it up. Oh, he overshoots the basket. Rutgers with the rebound, or rather Ruggles for the rebound. Oh, I don't know what happened there, Jim.
Well, they're just skinning him, I think.
Outside shot by Sandusky. Ruggles can't hit. Whistle, and looks like we're going to have a foul called on the Redskins. Schiller. That's 4 on end of the ball game.
Boy, you know, we want to see Ubly win, of course, but that was kind of a chancy foul. All 3 boys, Mazur and Shefka and Ruggles were all in there for Schiller was all after the ball, and Schiller charged for the foul.
Sandusky leads by a point. 47-46, late in the third quarter. Shefka baseline, yes. Foul. He'll get a chance for a 3-point play. Ubly leads by 1. 48-47.
I don't know who got the foul, but we're going to have a timeout. Basket's good. Foul's on number 30. Max Rager.
Ubly leads by 1. They'll be at the line when we return.
Who do you trust when it comes to servicing your car, truck?
Sandusky seems to be putting a lot of pressure on Roberts and Willett out in the front court. They're leaving the baseline free, and when they can get the ball to Missouri in the center, he turns and throws either to O'Meara or Shupkit, and it gives them that easy lay-in, and that's just what's happened the last 2 times down the court. Now, I look for Sandusky to probably change their defensive strategy now.
Shefka will be at the line for the Ubly Bearcats. 2:25 away from the end of the third quarter. Ubly has regained the lead in the speed-ball contest. They lead by a single point. Shefka will try to make it 2 and can't hit. O'Meara rebounds, goes back up with it. He can't hit. Mazur rebounds, goes back up with it. No. And again, the rebound pulled away by Krieger. Well, they had the chances there.
More chances to get it in, and they didn't.
48-47. Ubly by 1. Weller, top of the key, beating it around the perimeter as the Ubly Bearcats stay in the 2-3 zone defense. Ruggles off in the corner. Now Weller from way outside. Yeah! 49-48, Sandusky by 1.
Well, they're just doing it on that 17, 18-foot shot. There's not even any pressure. It's just like being out there in practice.
1:47 left to play in the third quarter. Inside Mazur, baseline, foul, no, it was called. The ball knocked away that time by Rutgers. Well, that was a reach in, but...
Yeah, it was great that he had all ball, and it didn't look like he defense, and that's been the difference. Oh, he was out of bounds. Went back in. Good call. Good call.
Inside, and the Cardinals had gone back outside, got the ball back, but you can't do that.
He was never set his position inbounds again.
The Bearcats trailing by a single point, 49-48. Hit the basketball back with a minute to play in the third quarter. Shevka, Roberts outside. Shevka looking inside for one of the big men. Now Roberts opens up the key. He can't hit. Again, the hands and hits can trigger. The ball on first in the lane.
Well, Sandusky changed the defense. They went to a man-to-man, and that gives the baseline away.
Sandusky with the ball. Now Ruggles lobs him outside. Comes off the side of the rim. Ruggles gets his own rebound. Oh, there's double dribble. No, he'll call it. No shot again. Weller with the ball. He'll go off on that left side to Roger from the left. Oh, yeah. 51-48. Sandusky Redskins lead by 3.
25 seconds left. Ubly needs the basket right now.
Bob inside the door. Double team hammered again. I'll tell you, Bearcats are going to get the ball. They have not got any praise there from the officials in this ballgame.
I'll tell you, Sandusky changed their defenses and just doing an outstanding job in taking away the big boys' game. They're early in the third period. Missouri and O'Mara was able to get free. Now they can't. So Royland and Roberts have got to shoot from the outside now.
61-48 inside the door. One shot outside. Good. Bearcats back within a point. 51-50. Sandusky leads it. 10 seconds away from the end of the third quarter. Ruggles into the corner.
Got a hockey foul.
No.
Down front toilet. I think it's slow. They got it.
No, it's going to be a charge. An offensive foul on the Sandusky Redskins. Number 30. Let's check it. Number 40. That will be Brian Nelson just entered the ballgame. Here come the Bearcats. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. They better hurry. From the corner, the score or O'Mara, but it's no good. The third quarter is history. At the end of 3 stanzas, the score is Sandusky 51. The Ubly Bearcats 50.
This year, Ubly
Quarter, we won't say fourth and final quarter. The way that one's going, Jimmy.
So the big thing there, Ubly only scored 12 points in that third period after scoring 17 and 21. I was looking for a big third quarter, but in the earlier games that we've seen Ubly play, they have been a little lax in that third period. Hopefully they can shake it off. But that was a tremendous timeout by the Sandusky coach. He changed his defense, and it took Ubly right out of the ballgame with 2:25 left in that third period.
Here we go in the fourth quarter. Ubly gets to the bench. He starts his quarter. Fed on to O'Mara. Ubly 3-0-21. O'Mara in the corner. He'll pop it from there. On the rim. Over the backboard. That'll go over to Sandusky.
Sandusky got that shot and hit the top of the board and went in for the basket. Ubly just was over.
Well, you know, that shot by Brad Frankie just before the end of the first half. Shot him out from about 65 feet. Yep. Ruggles with the ball, baseline left side, pops it from there, and Roberts with the rebound, taken away, inside, scramble going on, putting it back upward, Roger, he scores with the foul.
I think Missouri got the foul.
And with the score now, 53-50, Sandusky leading, 7:33 to play.
Yeah, Kevin Missouri picked up his third foul.
I think you're seeing the confidence of the Sandusky ball club build in this ballgame.
Oh, they are just playing with such intensity. Like I said, it's all jumps at that last and them out.
Free throw is no good. Missouri with the rebound. Roberts will bring it up. We're just 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Ubly trails Sandusky 53-50 and Frankenmuth. I'm Tom Meyer with Jim Goldbacher. Hoping here is going it. Ubly with the basket here. He'll be back to the single point to go inside Missouri. Triple team gets his shot away and it's good. Second, quadruple team. They had 4 men around him.
I have never seen Kevin Missouri play as good as he played tonight.
53-52, Sandusky with a single point lead. A minute into the fourth quarter of the ball game. Weller out in front for the Sandusky Redskins. Working it around the perimeter. Fourth shot traveling. No basket. Rod travels. You bet he did.
That was a good call. Does he travel there before he shot the ball?
53-52, Sandusky with a 0-1 point lead. Now it's the Bearcats looking for that basket once again to put them looking for the basket to take the lead. Weller out in front. Lost pass in the middle. Lost in the lane, putting it back up to good with Krieger. 55-54, Sandusky takes the lead back.
Well, they're giving it that 3-second line. They're only getting called with 3 seconds.
Sandusky by one. Now Bearcat. Wow, comes inside. Can't get so much shot the score. Can the back to one there from Ted? Yeah! Uppling by one. 50-55. 6 minutes to play. They're out in the ball game. 6:01 exactly showing on the clock. And the Ubly Bearcats have regained the lead in the seesaw contest. They lead Sandusky 56-55.
Well, they come back out. This time I think you'll see a little offensive change.
He put the ball into play.
Ubly's in man-to-man now.
Right side jumper, Ranky, yes! 56 Sandusky takes the lead back.
17 points for Ranky, and they just can't guard him from there.
Roberts looking inside for the big man. And he's going to go check the Shipkin. So Roberts in the corner once again. Riddle at top of the game. Off to Roberts. Roberts dribbles it off into the left corner. Looking inside. Jerry Berlin. Getting it into the big man. They've done a good job. They dribble team once again. The Zor inside. And the Zor very wisely decides to get that ball back outside. Now Berlin outside. Yeah, he likes the shot in the 20. Halfway by one.
Berlin's got to come alive. He's had his 8 points on the night, and he's really got to come alive in this fourth period.
Lead goes back and forth. Halfway by one. There is a shot by Ranky from the free throw line. Puts Sandusky back on top. Split Brad all alone. 59-58 Sandusky. Boy, it's just gone back and forth this entire quarter with 4:45 showing on the clock.
I just can't believe it. There's no defense by Ubly.
O'Mara inside, and O'Mara was fouled.
By Todd Bunker.
That's only his 14th foul.
Yeah, but it's Todd's third foul. Todd has a total of 10 points on the night. And never again, that was a good foul. He would have had the easy lay-in if he wouldn't have got it.
59-58. The Sandusky Redskins 1-point lead. Ubly playing into the basket. Not in both situations. It was only the 14th foul in this Jerry Preston. Top of the key. Bob comes inside to the door of the lane. Puts the shot on the rim. And goes 3 on the rusher for Sandusky. Here he comes. Down the floor. Frankie on the run. No good. The Zor clears, and the Zor fouled as he came away with a rebound. And he was fouled by Ranky.
Now, Ranky, that time he had the lay-in. He just got excited. He just kept going. Got to put it, never reserve the line for a one-on-one. He can tell you, ready to go foul shot down.
26 seconds to play. Regulation time, fourth quarter. Sandusky leads up by 59-48. Zor will be out of the line.
You got to get these free throws down.
Kevin Zor. The Bearcats will try to find each other. 59 all. The 4:26 mark of the fourth quarter. We have still not been anywhere 4 points apart in this whole ballgame.
Excellent ball game.
59 all. Trying to break the tie. The Bearcats grab the lead. Seesaw basketball at Frankenmuth. Ubly by one. Now the Redskins back on the attack. Up to the side. Struggles upside. With Ranky. They've done a fun of the scoring. They get it off on that right side. Rusher. Forces the shot just to the front of the lane. He is good. Puts the Sandusky Redskins up in front once again by a single point. They're going to get a chance for a 3-point run in. Basket was good. The foul was called on Shevka.
Shevka's first foul. Todd Ranky, he just went up and straight up and put the basket in.
61-60. Sandusky by a single point. The free throw is up and good. Sandusky takes a 2-point lead. 62-60 with 4:12 to go in the ballgame. Ubly looking for the basket. And once again, tie this game up. Berlin in the corner. Looking inside for the big man once again. Outside for Berlin. Yeah, boy, he said it to the end. And the hot hand, he ties it at 62 all.
Well, the defense has never
raised by Jeffers. Yeah. Forces for the Sydney net. Again. And makes it 64-62. Ubly by 2.
19 points for O'Mara here. Gotta play tough defense now.
Sandusky looking for the basket to tie it up once again. Forced in the middle. Struggles, can't hit. And the ball taken away. There's going to be a foul call. As O'Mara was just being hammered there after he got the rebound.
Brad Ranke picked up the foul. That's his third. We got a timeout by Sandusky.
Ubly will be at the line with 3 returns. We have exactly 3 minutes left to play regulation time of this ball game. Ubly Bearcats lead Sandusky by 2, 62.
And Ubly Furniture and Book Every. Find savings up to $5 a yard right now. This doesn't may be a bit late to buy it tonight, because Denny's at the ball game from 5 tomorrow morning when the doors are open. And Ubly Furniture and Book Every. Come on down and check out the patterns and styles during the great Steve's carpet sale. And Ubly Furniture and Book Every. One block north of the Blinker like nothing. They may even have carpeting in the Bearcat store. How would you like your next party to be one of your best parties? Well, even before you invite the guests, the Ubly Party Store would like to invite you in to stock up on those party necessities. Here in many varieties of packaged liquor, beer, and wine. Plus, they have your favorite snacks, the Italian lunch, and keep your guests satisfied.
This game keeps going like this, little Curly Messing isn't going to be called Curly anymore. He's going to get some pain.
This is 64-62. Point Ubly lead. Fourth quarter clock here. Actually, 3 minutes left to play in the ball game.
Both teams are in the 1-1 bonus situation. They've got O'Mara's line out for the free throw player. Shooter, he's only been there once tonight. This is the second time.
He can convert both of the 1 and 1 that again gives Ubly a 4-point lead. That has been our biggest point for both teams have had it in the ball game. It's up to God. 65-62. Ubly by 3. Well, we're getting down to the first time in this ball game.
Oh, this is a good one. Push it in, you'll find Sandusky might be a little more renegade going down the other end. It's a couple of them.
There's second free throw. Good. 66-62. Ubly by 4. The Redskins of Sandusky turn up the score. Trailing by 4. They've got to get a bucket here to make it 2. Clock showing 2:50 to go. Still a lot of time in this ball game. Being line right side. He likes to shoot from there. Can't get the open shot. Oh, team loose for just a moment. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. That's the first time this all night long.
That was 42. He thought there was going to be a shot, and he just scored it there. He must have been in there for 10 seconds before the ref even saw him.
Steve Miller, full court pressure against the Ubly Bearcats. They have the ball and a 4-point lead. The Buccaneers, they're going to turn it over. Frail couldn't come up with it. And wait a minute, I think we're going to have a foul call, I believe, on Frank.
Ubly's going to get the ball. He said he was standing on the line when he threw it out.
Okay, so Ubly is going to get it back. left in the ball game. The Sandusky Redskins trailing the Ubly Bearcats 5-3.
Boy, Ubly's up with cheer now. Technically, that's all Ubly fans.
Matt Ranky now will take his second free throw. Yes. Hutchinson is position two. Full court pressure against the Bearcats of Ubly. He'll get it across, trailing out in front. He'll take it in all the way, lays it up, can't go with the rebound.
Sandusky that time was different. Gorman, as soon as that shot was going up, he was breaking down court. I believe it was O'Mara that got the ball and they just fired it down to it.
I'll tell you though, as gutsy as this Sandusky club is, Ubly with a 7-point lead. This game is not over yet. We've still got a minute 43 left to go.
And it's surprising Sandusky is as quick, if not quicker, than what Ubly is. They seem to be in regard, seem to be able to have that half a step difference in the game.
A minute and 43, and the crowd is on their feet in Frankenmuth High School. This has been everything up until the past 30 seconds. We have never had more than 4 points separate the two teams all night long.
And there's just a difference in that defensive rebounding that puts Ubly into this game. Plus the foul, that big three-point play down there with Missouri.
Basketball fans, 71-64. The Ubly Bearcats by 7. A minute and 43 seconds, and the Ubly fans are on their feet. They are going to sit down again tonight, I'm sure.
Well, they're going to have to go in and play good defense. Ubly's going to have to play good defense and keep the ball out of Rankin's hands, I think.
Sandusky needing some points and needing them in a hurry. Top in the middle. Fed inside. It's up and it is good by Steve Jordan. Ubly lead is 5. Backcourt. Now they'll get it across to the big man Missouri. Knocked away, but Ubly gets it back.
Gotta take the shot.
Down to the guard. And Robertson will be on Ruggles with a minute 21 to go. Ubly leads by 5. 71-66.
That's Ruggles' first foul, or second foul of the night. Outstanding game down there, but you're going to have to convert these 1-and-1 now.
Greg Roberts will be at the line shooting 1-on-1 for the Ubly Bearcats. His team leads by 5. Still a lot of time with a minute and 21 seconds left regulation time. If they can put it away at the line, if they can hit him, Roberts will get the second as he hits the first. Ubly leads it by 6. Basketball fans, 72-66.
They've got to be able to convert on the free throws, and they've got to keep the ball in play. Don't make any fouls.
Second free throw is short. No good. Roberts gets his own rebound. He'll bring it back outside. And another foul. That is going to be called on number 25, Ranky, I believe.
Yes, that's
4 on him in the ballgame, if I'm correct.
no, that should be number 5, isn't it? Maybe it's just 4.
Only 4.
Oh, okay, I had it for 5.
72-66. So Roberts, who hit the front end of that last one-on-one, will get a chance for another one-on-one. His free throw is in and out, is no good, and the Redskins are still alive as they push the ball up the floor. Down by 6. It was knocked out by Breland. Oh! They say that Ruggles lost it, and Ubly will get the ball. Oh, they got it right there. But almost saw a technical foul that have put the game away for Ubly. A 6-point Ubly lead. They'll get the basketball with a minute and 13, but the Sandusky Redskins haven't given up on this. In the backcourt. Oh, his ball falling away. Laying it up and in. The Frankie throws it. Rebound, putting it back up and good with Krieger. Sandusky back within 4. 72-68. Under a minute to go, basketball fans. Again, the ball is turned over by the Ubly Bearcats. They threw it away with 55 seconds, and the Sandusky Redskins are going to have the ball back, Jim.
Yep, we got a timeout. But this they just made a couple mistakes there. And Sandusky put it right back on the play.
I told you I didn't think with about a minute and 43 seconds with a 7-point deficit, Sandusky was out of it, and they're not. They now trail by 4, 72-68 with 55 seconds. It will be Sandusky's ball when we return. 55 seconds to play, regulation time of the ball game. Ubly's 7-point lead is dwindled down to 4. And now on the turnover, Ruggles will inbound it for the Sandusky Redskins, and it could be a 2-point ball game. Fans on the street on both sides of the gymnasium, so it gets a little fan too, Jimmy.
But a good defense.
Off right side, shot by Ranky on the rim. It's no good. Rebound going back up with that time with Krieger. He can't hit the ball. Jump ball. And on the uneven possessions, it's Sandusky's ball. So Sandusky still alive, but there's 44 seconds left. Sandusky trails Ubly by 4.
They understand that time to put it in. 3 good shots.
Sandusky on the inbound. They go into Schiller. He can't hit. And the rebound to O'Meara. He'll get it out to Missouri. Now Ubly's just got to be patient, Jim. They don't have to score it. They just got to hang on to the basketball. And they almost turned it over once again. They just got to hold the ball, work it around. We're down to 27 seconds and the ball. I'll tell you, Breland went into that quarter now totally under control, and I don't know how he saved that ball.
I don't either, because that ball was gone. That's number 5 on Brad Ricky.
Boy, I'll tell you, he played one whale of a high school basketball game.
Ended up with 21 points on the night.
He's only a junior. He'll be back playing Sandusky next year. How many points?